How you doing? Lugermonger here. Coming at you guys with another knife review. This one is the Kershaw Blur. That is the model number 1675 BK or BLKST for this particular model. This particular model is the Rescue model. Blur Rescue, which means this the first responders knife. Let's see if we can take the knife out here. See if we can take a look at it. Nice, fits in your wallet. It's got a little safety mechanism. Folds out. You can fold it out. Pins retain it. Neat. Look at that. Yeah, this is not a Kershaw Blur. This is some bull crap that I bought at the gun show, but it's pretty neat. Kershaw Blur Rescue. This is a first responder's knife. The intention of, you can see blunted tip. The intention of this is for first responders. It's to be able to get underneath clothing, straps, belts, whatever, what have you, and remove them easier, as well as the serrations. These serrations are not designed as a standard serration. You can see that they're rounded. This is specially designed to cut through nylon, flexible materials. The overall length of the blade open is 7.9 inches. The overall weight of, or the advertised weight, we'll get into that, is 4.2 ounces. The blade length is 3.4 inches. The closed length, overall length, that is not including the glass break, okay, is 4.5 inches. It's got the Kershaw patented, I believe it's called a speed safe opening system. Now, one thing I will say about that is it's a very smooth system. It is very easy to deploy. There's no motion necessary to push out. You do just straight push up and it will deploy. Very nice deployment system. However, it doesn't, the spring tension is only deployed to this point. Everything after this for the actual opening of the blade is just the momentum that is built up from the actual spring throwing it open. This is good, however, so if your hand, something like that, gets in the way, once it passes this point, there is no more spring tension. So with the safety blade, that's obviously not an issue. However, they do make this particular knife in several variations. You can get a Tonto, you can get several different variations of a drop point. Blah, 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 blah. The steel itself is a Sandvik 14C28N. It has a rock wool hardness of 55 to 62. The MSRP is $120 or $119.99 for the glass break model. You can see that it's a carbide tip for intended for breaking a windshield, either to get in or out of a vehicle depending on the situation. The inserts are, I believe it's what is this stuff called? It's called Track Tech. It is a Track Tech insert, and it is fantastic, honestly. Let's see if I can actually get the camera to focus on it. Doesn't want to do it. Definitely very, very nice rubber grip. Gives you a good texturized feeling. The belt clip it's a 2-stud belt clip. It is adjustable for tip down to tip up carry. It is not ambidextrous. It's just located on one side. It does have good tension out of the box. It's got a good spring tension out of the box. It's not too heavy. You can still slip it on, over your pocket without ripping your pocket up. It's got a 4 standoff construction. You can see open base. There's 1, 2, 3 pillars, and then your stop pin. So four total standoff construction. Like I mentioned, it is an assisted open, so it does have a I can't remember the exact mechanism in there, but it's got the bar that does assist for the opening. The outer scales are made out of a 6061 aircraft aluminum. Overall, I like it. I picked this up. The reason that I picked this up is I had a Bocker that I was doing just some stupid experimenting with, and I actually managed to break the tip, and I carried it after that. You know, I thought, hey, this might make a nice tool, might be easy to, something like a screwdriver, you know, and I fell in love with it. The utility of having the tip broken on your blade so you don't have to worry about breaking the tip on your blade makes it very nice for utility purpose. You're just not worried about damaging it in lots of different scenarios. Like I mentioned, the advertised weight of this knife is 4.2 ounces. So this is 3.905. So it's a little bit lighter. I don't know if they did a specific weight measurement for the rescue model. That might be where the extra weight is shedded off, just right there up at the tip. I don't know. However, I'm going to use this for an EDC, see what I think about it. It is a Ken Onion design. Most everything I've seen by Ken Onion I like. I haven't really seen too much stuff from him that I don't. Come on, man. It's not going to want to work for me. Alright. Now, this is kind of hood, but what I've got here is just a piece of cloth. I've got 3 pieces. It's a relatively light denim, but there's 3 layers of a relatively light denim I've got screwed into a piece of wood. The intention of this knife is to... See, there we go. Why didn't it do that before? The intention of this knife is to be able to slide underneath clothing without damaging the person or, you know, whatever is underneath. I'm a dog handler, so I like the ability to be able to cut a leash away without running risk of, you know, injuring the dog. So this is a very good thing. I also live in the San Francisco Bay Area, so the glass break, you know what I mean, I'm very rarely driving anywhere near the water, but it's just a good thing to have. You never really know. So. Definitely take somebody's clothes off pretty fast. The Kershaw Blur. I don't know if I mentioned this. There's I've seen a lot. There's a couple videos on YouTube talking about they've had problems with the actual lockup on the knife. You can see it is an insert liner lock. It is not a scale lock. It is an insert. You can see it in there. The problems with what they were having is with just a little bit of tap, the lock was actually coming undone. The lock on this one, you can see, actually fits, the edge of it fits flush with the edge of the blade, so it goes about halfway through. I haven't had any problems with that lock coming out. So every company has a lemon come off the line. It's just something that happens in major manufacturing when you produce that many numbers. So, you know, it's to be expected. I know I didn't actually mention this. The thumb stud design on this knife is really nice. I actually really like the way you can see that it's a tapered thumb stud. This allows for just a very good purchase. It has a little bit of checkering on the thumb stud. Rounded checkering, which makes for a very good purchase. It gives a very solid purchase on that thumb stud for deployment. You don't slip off. I mean, it's very, very solid. That's pretty much all I got to say about this one. Kershaw, well, there you go. Speed Safety, USA, made in USA.